Whether you're sold on some good old Costa del Sol,
We love the beach.
or maybe you're partial to a bit of Costa Blanca,
We love Benidorm.
there's one thing us Brits all agree on. All together, ladies.
Best place ever!
Close enough, it's why many of us say bye-bye Blighty and hola sunny Spain.
Everybody's got a smile on the face.
From ear to ear, sass. Living that life in the sun can come at a cost.
Living here's difficult, though. You don't get a free ride, you've got to work for it.
It can be hard graft,
Come on, get your backs into it.
The pressure is on. It's always on.
but when the working day is done,
I think I might lie here for an hour.
you might just make that fantasy a reality.
Boom.
And that's why there will always be
Best place ever.
Love it so much. Cheapest chips.
bargain loving Brits in the sun. Coming up, James is scaling new heights near Malaga.
I wouldn't climb on a roof if I thought I was going to fall off.
Kirin's getting back to her roots.
Amazing.
And place your bets where Colin's off on his hollybobs.
You got things to buy?
New York.
New York, thanks, New York.
It's first thing in the morning on the Costa del Sol. The sun is shining and people are getting ready to start their day. Just like 35-year-old salesman James from Norwich, who is up bright and early and ready for another busy day selling solar panels in Fuengirola. James is co-owner of a solar panel company that's been turning the Costa's sunshine into energy for nearly 2 years.
My typical working day will normally begin around 7:30 in the morning.
First up, a quick office spruce-up.
Yeah, I'm actually clean now.
Oh, you missed a bit, James.
We have to come in, get all the teams organised, get them out onto site.
But he can't hang around.
Right.
James has been living in Spain with his girlfriend Danielle since 2018 and used to run an insurance business.
I had a business and we were quite successful with it. When COVID struck, I lost the entire business in probably the best part of about a month. And I had no work. I had a friend of mine who had a construction company here, and so I just basically begged him for work. So my job was basically doing all the stuff that nobody else wanted to do, all the kind of menial tasks for 250, 300 euros a week. And I just promised myself that I'd never leave myself in that position again where something could take everything away from me and leave me in a position where I was quite vulnerable. I mean, I literally had nothing.
But now he's back with a different business supplying solar panels.
I decided that I was ready to make the plunge into business again, and there's something that's switched inside of me which just won't let me take my foot off the gas.
And he's even more determined to succeed this time round.
So I've got quite a busy day today. I'm now heading up to inland Spain, just above Malaga, where I've got a couple of quotes to do. One's a site survey, so the client has gone ahead, so we're now going to go and do a survey. Then got a second one, which is for a lady who wants a quote on 2 bed and breakfasts, so we can see what she needs. I think we're being met by the gardener.
Now James has a house survey. The customer has confirmed their order and he needs to double-check where the panels will be fitted on the roof. Don't try this at home, kids.
We do always use access equipment and stuff, so when the guys are actually working at height, they're trained on working at safe heights. This part is not particularly dangerous. I wouldn't climb on a roof if I thought I was going to fall off.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Looking for the best placement for the panel, so we're looking at, I use an app that shows the sun direction from the morning to the evening and throughout all the seasons. Right.
Solar panels are now very popular in Spain and James is more than happy to supply the systems.
Follow the inverter, just the inverter now.
Roof done, James now needs to check where to put the equipment that converts the sunshine into electricity.
The second thing I then look for is the placement of the inverter, which ideally we like to try and keep as close as possible to the fuse box, and then looking at the best route for the cabling. So this bit's really just about seeing the feasibility of it all. God, look at this view. Isn't that amazing? The quiet, peaceful. Yeah, I think when people move to Spain, their instincts to flock towards the coastal towns and cities, like the Costa del Sol. But lots of them don't really even know these sort of places exist. Somewhere like this is probably half the price of what you'd pay on the Costa del Sol. Like, seeing some of the houses these people live in, there's nothing more demoralising and motivating at the same time. It kind of does drive me to think, mate, I should have a house like that.
With his dreams of a Spanish paradise, James needs to get back to work if he wants to make it a reality.
I'm solely responsible for making sure that the projects are coming in, the business is coming in, because if I don't do that, there's probably 20 people who don't have a job next month. It's just a relentless chase for business. I try to stay happy and jovial and light-hearted, but, you know, there's quite a big weight on the back of my shoulders.
And in order to keep that business coming in, he's got to head off to his next appointment. James is one of over 250,000 Brits who have upped sticks and made a life on the Costas. And given half a chance, there may be a few more of us following them.
I would move here.
Could imagine living here if I found the right job.
I could easily jump into a bar and work.
So.
No problem.
It's cheap around here as well. Well cheaper than out.
She's a bargain loving Brit in the sun. And someone who has made the Costa del Sol her full-time home is 62-year-old florist Shona.
This bride decided she'd like a touch of yellow carnation in hers, just a touch. Some big carnations and white carnations. Very simple, but very effective.
And although it's first thing in the morning, she's already flat out preparing flowers in her Fuengirola shop.
I've just come in to double check. We've got them all ready. Everything's there. We're usually in the shop by 7:15 when the flowers arrive, and then we work till work is over.
Shona's originally from Ayrshire and has lived in Spain since 1985.
I came over here in a camper van, just getting a break from Scotland, and with my friend and my 2 children. So we decided we'd stay here for the summer, and I just literally didn't go back.
Having worked as a florist in the UK, she was able to transfer her skills over here and open her own business.
My favourite flower is freesia. I love it. I love the perfume of it. I've been a florist since I was 16 years old. And I'm 62 now.
So I'd make that experienced.
We've got orders coming in online from the website, and we also have the weddings at this time of year as well. The season starts in the middle of April and it finishes, I think our last wedding's at the end of October.
With over 60 weddings booked next month, Shona's business is blooming.
Most of the weddings come from different parts of Europe. We have Irish brides, we have British brides, we have Norwegian brides, and they all want to come to Costa del Sol to get married in the sun. Seemingly it is cheaper to get married in Costa del Sol. The venues are very competitive, so there's some very good prices out there and bargains. My Bible.
Today, Shona needs to get the flowers delivered to one wedding and start prepping for another one tomorrow. And it all has to go perfectly, because who wants to disappoint a bride?
There's always a challenge every day, a different style of bouquet, different colour styling, different styling of arrangements. The problem is getting the correct flowers, getting the correct colour, making sure they're all fresh. And we just do our best to make sure it's what the bride actually has asked for.
And once she's found the perfect blooms, she keeps them in a large walk-in fridge until the big day. Shona has a team of florists working for her.
Perfecto. One florist makes up the table arrangements, one florist does the wedding bouquets, and I supervise and just keep double-checking everything. Ese para la novia, yeah?
Sí.
Vale.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm just on my way, okay?
Okay, right, ciao.
All right, see you in a minute. Thank you, bye.
Daughter Shelley also works for the family firm, and Shona's training her so she can one day take over the business.
What am I taking?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Nice buttons.
All right, that's fine. Yep.
We have a good laugh, we enjoy it, and there's never the same day, it's always different.
Shelley has to take the wedding flowers to the venue and set up for the reception.
I'll put that on the top, Mum. Just 1 second, please.
Okay. One bride.
4 maids. 6 guest tables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 top, and then 8 buttonholes.
Don't hang about, Shelley. You've got a lot of flower arranging to do. Over in Alarin Grande, 36-year-old hairdresser Kirin is getting ready to start her day in her at-home salon.
This is where I work from, which is really convenient for my clients. They just come in, it's nice one-to-one personal service, and it's completely different to being in a salon.
My salon has been running for approximately 13 years. At the moment, I'm currently working 3 days a week.
The prices that I charge are affordable for this area in Spain and are probably a third of what I would charge if I was working from the UK. For me, it pays my bills.
And she lives with partner Gaz and 8-month-old baby India.
And with Gaz working as well, we can afford to rent and have a decent lifestyle, but it's hard work. I have to work a lot of hours to be able to make that money to have the lives that we want to have.
Kirin and Gaz got together 2 years ago, and since baby India came along, they've set their sights on building a future together.
Gonna do Mummy's hair?
This hard-working couple aren't afraid of a bit of graft. Gaz has recently started his own business, which can mean he's away for days at a time.
I run an international European transport company. So we run lorries all the way back to the UK. We've only opened it recently, so we're just trying to build the company. It is going incredibly well, and then we've just now started doing European transport. I'm out quite a lot, so whatever time I get with the family is quite valuable.
Which is not a lot.
Which is not a lot, but we do make it special when I am here.
With 2 businesses and a baby between them, they don't get a lot of time off.
And what are we doing today?
Can I have highlights, please?
Highlights?
And a trim up, I think.
Amazing. How's it been?
Yeah, good. And how's Gaz getting on?
Gaz is like, who's Gaz? I never see him. It started off with man and van, and now he's transporting all over Europe.
Wow.
Yeah. From when he started in January to now, it's gone crazy.
Fantastic.
So he's actually on his way back from England at the moment. He's bringing a car over. So he is working so hard right now to the point where we don't see each other.
Yep, love it. Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
With a list of regular clients, Kirin is ready to take her business to the next level.
After having India, circumstances have changed, so I think maybe now it's time to start considering opening up a salon, expanding, and growing the business.
I have dreamed of owning a salon. I just need to decide if I want to give up my freedom of working from home.
She wants to view a studio, which could be perfect for her new salon, and is waiting patiently for Gaz to get home so he can come with her. It's a big decision, and she wants Gaz's opinion.
India, should we call Daddy and see where he is? Yeah? Let's call Daddy.
Yo.
Hi. How are you getting on?
Hey, babe. So just as I was coming through France into Spain, slight problems happened and got a bit of a puncture on one of the tyres. Bit of a horrible situation. So it's added another 3-4 hours on my journey. Gonna see if we can get someone out here to fix the tyre or get it to a garage. I'll give you a call later.
Gaz has got a car to deliver, so he'd better get back on the road sharpish.
So Gaz is away a lot. Obviously, he's trying to build up this new business that he started from nothing approximately 5 months ago. That is going from strength to strength. It's amazing what he's doing, but it's also tough because I am alone a lot. He can never tell me what time he's coming home.
It's mid-morning on the Costa Blanca, and the sun is heating up, and people are enjoying their holidays. Over in Murcia...
Good morning, boys.
39-year-old Colin Brown from Musselburgh could do with a holiday. He and partner Sebastian have their hands full running the Horse Rescue Centre and raising 11-year-old Hugo. They've been running the sanctuary for horses, donkeys and ponies since 2018, but also look after a wide range of animals.
This is where the hard work comes in now. and got to put all the feed bags away and the bales of hay and straw. Up since 5. Sebastian's going to help me put away all the bales. It's just too much manual labour for me to put away.
Colin racks up a 50-hour week at the sanctuary. In between working 4 nights a week as a drag queen, Coco Chanel in Benidorm. The rescue centre is Colin's passion, but it's a big commitment.
We run the rescue centre as volunteers, me and Sebastian. We've both got our own jobs. He works in the mornings, I'm in nights. We kind of like pass over like in the afternoons with Hugo. We had the last family holiday, me, Hugo and Sebastian, about a year and a bit ago, and it was actually for like 1 night. So it was really even a holiday because we're running the rescue centre. It's difficult to get away.
Colin can't leave the animals unattended, so holidays are always tricky.
My ever such glamorous life, isn't it?
But Colin's found someone to horse sit while they head off for a few nights.
We have got a couple of volunteers that are going to look after the animals while we're away, so I'm really, really happy. They've been here for the past month or so, just learning what they need to do, who gets what feed and all that. Just so I've been waiting to book the holiday just to make sure I'm 100% happy that they can actually fulfil all the duties. You coming for a walk?
The volunteers have passed the test, and Colin and co will be leaving the rescue centre for the first time in well over a year.
Obviously, I'm a little bit nervous of having someone else here at the run of the place. I am very hands-on and like to do everything pretty much myself, but I think I've left them the place in capable hands.
But the destination for the mini-holiday is top secret.
I've not told the guys where we're going. It's a surprise. Get the passports ready because I think we'll need our passports for where we're going to go. Pasaportes para el sitio. Vamos.
Passports, eh? Sounds like the world's your lobster.
We've got our case packed. We've got a little happy boy here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get to the car. Come on.
Oh, I can't wait to find out where you're heading. Back on the Costa del Sol, Mum Shona and her daughter Shelley are ready with the floral arrangements for a big wedding, which are headed for a nearby hotel. Shelley's job is to deliver them to the venue, while Shona prepares the flowers for the next day's wedding.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping to become a florist. My mum trains me more in the winter time because that's when we have more time to practice and helping me make stuff. Because obviously in the summer we're so busy. So because obviously eventually when she retires, I'll take over.
But Shelley hopes to keep working with her mum for a long time.
My mum's my best friend, so we work really well together. A lot of the Spanish florists out here don't speak English, so me and my mum have that advantage. So we've had about 300 weddings a year because a lot of families come over and they do like a full package. They stay in the hotel, they get married in the hotel, and obviously we do all the flowers in the hotel. So it's a win-win for us, really.
Shelley needs to get those flowers out of the heat and into the hotel as quickly as possible. No bride wants a droopy bouquet.
Do you know if the bride is in the prep room?
Oh, she should be.
All right, perfect. Thank you. I'm at the bridal suite to deliver the flowers where she's getting her hair and makeup done.
Colleen has come over from Ireland to get married to fiancé Shane on the sunny Costas.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
The flowers are beautiful. Oh, it's great.
Colleen seems bowled over by her bouquet.
Oh, I just love it when you first walk in and the bride's face light up. And the minute you see that smile on their face, then you feel like, oh, I've done my job right.
They're beautiful, really, really nice. So they are.
Have a lovely day. Good luck. Thank you.
Bye.
Just got to hand this into the office now for the bride and groom. They put it on their bed. So when they finish getting married and they go to their suite, they've got a little present on the bed.
Now it's time for Shelley to put the finishing touches to the top table.
Yeah, all very good. Bride seems really happy, and that's what we're planning to do. She's got all the flowers that she wanted, pink, yellow and white, and let's see how it goes.
So we're off to go and see another client. Yeah, it just never stops, does it? It just go, 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 go.
Further inland, solar panel salesman James is on the way to his second appointment of the day, bed and breakfast in Archidona. He needs to drum up new business for the company he co-owns, and that means being on the case every day.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello, James.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Ken.
you. Nice to meet you, Ken. Nice to see you again, Joe. How are you?
Ken and Jane, originally from Manchester, are interested in going solar, and James is hoping to seal the deal.
Okay, so probably the first thing to do is we can have a little walk around and just see really panel positions, because obviously we want the most amount of sunlight we can get.
But Jane's nervous that the panels will ruin the ambiance she's trying to create at the B&B.
And we've done our best to make sure that all the spaces are very beautiful, but that you don't see any modern tech,
Yeah.
even though we have it.
Naturally, and we'd probably want to try and avoid this area, wouldn't we? Because this is obviously really, really pretty, although it is a good area for panels. Oh, wow, look at this.
This is up to the pool area.
This is what we loved when we saw it.
You would never picture this in 1,000 years, would you?
No, exactly.
Looks amazing.
You got the gift of the gab, James.
So you've got a roof here, which again I think we'd want to avoid.
Yeah.
But they're struggling to find a suitable space for those solar panels.
Panels on because it's such a lovely view at night.
Hopefully, it will be a case of third time lucky.
So this is our own
the hidden treasure.
Private bit of garden. So.
Oh wow.
Because we've just planted a vine tree here.
Oh, have you? Perhaps if we extended this out,
Yeah.
out to the end and created a nice garden area, we can help with that.
Yeah.
Then we can then start to use the top of the pergola.
Finally, they've found the perfect spot for the panels. All that's left for James to do is come up with a price.
I'll have a look through the plans with the engineering team, and what I'll do is by the end of this week, hopefully come back with something that works well for you both. All right?
Thank you.
Have a great day. See you both soon. It's a fantastic house, and it's going to be quite a complicated job, but one I think we probably can do. In order to keep the business going, these are really important potential clients, because as the business grows, we'll need more clients. So it's a bit of a pressure cooker sometimes, I will say that much. No rest for the wicked. I've now got an hour's drive back to the office.
With his appointment over for today, it's now time to head back to Fuengirola, knowing his new business has survived another day. We all know us Brits are partial to saving a few pennies.
Anything that we can get for cheap, we like.
We do, and in Spain, it don't costa a lotta.
Cheap as chips. I bought this hat here for €7. Bargain.
Everything's cheap here.
It is bargain loving Brits in the sun.
Hey, that's my line, Carl. Someone who also loves a saving is 53-year-old Yorkshireman Mick from Dewsbury.
Hi guys, welcome to Almafra Heights. This is what this road's called. If you want to come with me, I'll show you inside.
Cheers, Mick. We'd love a mooch.
I'm an ex-butcher from England. We originally were going to come out in about 2025, but due to health problems, my wife had a stroke in 2018. Luckily, she made 100% recovery.
So Mick and wife Julie made the full-time move to the Costa Blanca in 2019.
We've done our time of hard work and the long hours and the stress, and we enjoyed it at the time, but it was time to get out of that. And we think we've deserved this now. It was the best decision we have made. Here we are, guys. This is a kitchen cum diner. This is the female kitchen, if I can say that. Outside, we've got the man kitchen. My special dish, barbecues. I can do barbecues. I'm a butcher by trade, so I know my meats. Over here, we've got our settees with little recliners on. We watch us English channels, but we don't watch much of them because you don't come here for television. We come here for the outside living. We've just had this little beauty fitted, air conditioning unit. We had it fitted 6 weeks ago. What a godsend that is. It really is.
I'll bet.
In here, we've got the shower room, but we don't use the shower. You pay your ground rent, you pay your electricity, you pay for hot water, what you get from the toilet blocks. You've got perfectly good showers, cleaned 3 times a day. Why pay for more electric and gas to heat this water when you can walk across there? Happy days, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I love your bargain-loving thinking, Mick.
This is our bedroom, if you can get into it. We've got a king-size bed, underneath storage. Here is the spare bedroom. So for people coming across for a week's holiday or a 2 weeks holiday, they've got a good space.
And the family make the most of that space when they come and visit.
We like to get the grandkids over for hopefully twice a year. This is grandkids, by the way, we're telling you about. They're out here for 3 weeks. That's Noah. This is Finley. They come out between 3 and 6 weeks in the summer. It's great for them. They've got the run of the campsite. They've got a pool every day. What better place to spend your childhood as a kid going on holiday? And this is my favourite part of the caravan. I'll show you around here. Here we have a plancha for doing the barbecues, and it is absolutely brilliant for cooking on. Potatoes boiling there, your meat cooking there, sun shining there. Absolutely brilliant.
We'll be round for a barbie then.
So we like to sit here, we'll have a game of cards or whatever. People around, it's nice areas to sit, and we love it. And that's what we've come for. That's what we're in Spain for, the outdoor living and more relaxed life.
Right, before we go, let's just rev round the back of the van.
Right around here, we have my motorbike or scooter. It's a 125, and we got it at a bargain price of €750, which will good. It was only a 3-year-old. So we use that sort of like this time of year, and we can just zip in and out of the traffic. To run that up and down to Benidorm every day, you can get little bits and pieces of shopping in it, 7 days a week, €6 in petrol. And 2-month gas for €20. That's not too bad, is it? I think there's a lot of people in Britain that like them sort of bills.
Too right. Thanks for showing us round, Mick. Let's be scooting off. Over in Murcia.
Look at that, they're very excited about this holiday. Can't wait.
Horse rescuer Colin, Sebastian and his son Hugo are packed and ready for their first family holiday away from their animal sanctuary for over a year.
I think they'll be happy wherever they go, but I love it where I'm going. Sebastian will make sure that I try and switch off because he gets a little bit annoyed when I'm on my phone 24/7. The passports, just in case.
Colin's kept the destination, so far, a surprise.
So we've got Dubai, New York, and I know where we're going. But we'll take the passports just in case. They got them ready just in case.
I don't think you'll need them, Colin.
Well, I've kept that secret from the boys, but I'm just going to go to Benidorm. Because I know where everything is, so I just know where to go, what we can enjoy. We can see some friends while I'm there, and it's not so far from the rescue centre. So if anything does happen, tragically that does happen, I can just get the car and come back within an hour and a half, so. Viva España! I don't know how I'm going to try and hide the fact that we're driving into Benidorm because they know the road's pretty well it'll be a given when we're on the motorway. I think they're going to guess when we're going to Benidorm.
That skyline is hard to hide, Colin, but with the destination revealed, he can start getting them excited about their holiday.
So if we wait to get into Benidorm, it's going to then be like dinner time for us.
Sebastian doesn't look that impressed. If you squint, it could be Manhattan, Seb. And Colin has a lovely time planned for the family trio.
So we just got a nice hotel in Benidorm for the 5 nights, so I think they'll be taken away with the hotel and the swimming pool.
And after a 90-minute drive, they've arrived.
They kind of knew we were coming to Benidorm because on the motorway it gives signs saying like 16 kilometres from Benidorm, so they knew. But he wanted to go to Dubai, but we're not in Dubai. Where do you want to go? New York, but we're not there, but...
Fantastic.
Fantastic, we're in Benidorm.
Yeah, beats the Big Apple hands down if you ask me, Sebastian.
Let's go, Benidorm!
Back over in the Costa del Sol, Florist Shelley is busy getting the flowers in place for today's wedding.
Bye!
She's up against it as she has to make sure the flowers stay fresh in the heat, and she's relying on the hotel's aircon to keep them cool. During the wedding season, Shelley and Shona can do the flowers for up to 300 weddings, and everyone has to be perfect, including today's.
It's nice seeing people happy. I really do enjoy this job. It's nice, especially when I'm handing the flowers to the bride and you see their smile on their face and hope they don't cry with joy.
Shelley has to get everything in place before the wedding party arrives. It's now time for groom Shane to head down. I hope the best man's got the rings.
So let's go.
Let's go.
Every year, thousands of couples come to Spain to get hitched, and this happy couple have chosen to get married in a hotel where all their guests can stay as well. And lots of weddings means lots of flowers.
Yeah, we come here so often now, but obviously you've got different brides, different colours.
Where's the best man?
Best man's here.
Don't forget the buttonholes.
You've got to take one of these and pop it on to...
Oh, here, is it? Oh, here.
Yeah, just put it on. Yeah.
There you go.
Just the job. Well done, mate.
It's the finishing touch to the whole suit and all that, you know. Happy with that.
As Shane and his groomsmen head off to wait for the bride, Shelley is still busy adding some final touches in the banqueting suite.
Sometimes I find it stressful, especially if you come to a venue and they're not quite set up and things, but we always get it sorted. And the heat. The heat can get you down sometimes.
Outside, the big moment has arrived, as Colleen makes her way to the altar. Via the swimming pool, obviously.
Nice and close together, girls.
Please be upstanding for the bride. On behalf of Colleen and Shane, I welcome you to this special occasion.
In the banqueting suite, Shelley's almost ready.
I'm going to put some petals on the table, just like an extra little feature for the cake, because they put the cake here. And we use the colours that the bride and groom have chosen. In this case, it's pink and white. Right, that's me done in here. Everything's set on the tables. Really happy. All done. Yeah.
It gives me truly the greatest pleasure to announce that you are now husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Lee.
As long as the brides are happy, that's all we want.
1, 2, 3.
And the bride likes her flowers so much, she's hanging on to them.
I won't throw my one, but I will throw one of the bridesmaids' ones. Mine are not being thrown. They're too good to throw.
This mother and daughter team have pulled a blinder. Result.
I was really happy. Always the tables are beautifully laid up there. Everything's always in place. All I need to do is go there, put my arrangements on, and all done.
I really enjoy being a florist. I get up every morning and love to go to work. And the day that stops is the day I retire.
And with another wedding in the bag, they're ready to do it all again tomorrow. Back in Alarin Grande, hairdresser Kirin and baby India are looking forward to Gaz getting home.
How are you getting on?
I am about 45, 50 minutes away from Malaga.
45 minutes away. You're going to see Daddy soon. Oh, we miss you.
Gaz is building up his new transport business, which means being away from home a lot, but not long now.
Finally home. Gonna get to see Kieran and the baby.
Hi. Oh, we missed you.
I'll miss you too.
It's Daddy.
Mwah.
Happy to be home.
Very happy.
It's really important as well that we get quality time together. Moments like this, him coming home, are just really, really special. We have to cherish these moments because we don't get many of them.
And after a quick change and a cuddle with baby India, he's ready to come and check out a possible studio for Kirin's hairdressing business.
What do you think, babe? Oh, this is lovely. I wouldn't even touch this decor-wise. Clean it up.
As well,
it really is, yeah. And I love that it's got window and aircon as well. We'd have a beauty room, an area for nails. So on this wall here, I was thinking of having 2 hairdressing sections.
Definitely.
Love the big windows. Beautiful, and the views are beautiful. Nice parking. I could really see myself working here. What do you think, Bubs? Do you like it here? Huh?
Yeah, little salon.
Yeah, it'll be your salon one day. So we need to now think about financially how we can move forward with this, if it's viable or not.
I think this place is really good for Kieran. She is at home all the time. She is with the baby a lot. And for her to get out of the house and get this place and it's nice and clean and open and bright will just be very, very, very good for her.
I'm in love with the place. Like, I love it. I can definitely see myself working here. I feel really excited. But we have a lot to think about.
After 13 years working at home, Kieran is ready to open her own salon. And with Gaz expanding his business too, they're all set to make their dreams a reality. It's a beautiful evening on the Costa del Sol, and people are getting ready to go out and have some fun. Like Norwich lad James, who's just finished work for the day.
All right, let me go get changed.
That's a nice bit of kit you've got there, James.
Here we go.
And after a long day selling solar panels to local clients, he's still on the go. Having got back on his feet after his first business closed, he's working hard to build up his new company.
It's now 7 p.m, so I'm now my 12th hour in the office.
But it's not time to go home yet.
I'm now gonna head up to football. So I coach an expat community team, which is, I think, got about 22 nationalities. So anything from English to South American to Italians, French. Hey, buddy. Well done, mate. Thank you. Honestly, I've now got to recharge my batteries in the next 25 minutes and get on the pitch.
Despite his busy work schedule, James always makes time for the team. Better get a wiggle on, clock's ticking.
Trying to manage time is impossible because there's always so much to do. So the session was supposed to start 6 minutes ago and I'm still racing to get there. So they're all kind of used to it, to be fair. But yeah, so I'm going to be there late again. It's a guilty pleasure, really, because I'm not anywhere near as good as I used to be at football, but I do still love it.
James's love of footy has helped him settle into life on the Costas and become part of the community.
One of the things that's always really hard to do out here is to make good friends. So probably about 18 months, 2 years ago, I joined a little football group.
And it wasn't long before he was running it and coaching the team.
It's just purely love is the only reason I do it, really, and like seeing the social aspect and seeing the friendship groups form. The football's good fun as well. Voila, ta-da.
Looks like they've started without you, James.
That mate?
Yeah. James is good crack, yeah, he's really good. I think he handles, there's a lot of different personalities.
Mate, you've used your one moment of the year up there.
He thinks he's a lot better than what he is, but...
Oh, no.
Go on, James.
Yeah, he's a good organiser, a good coach.
Good talking, Paolo. Let him have the ball. Let him have the ball.
And it's a goal.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This is what football is all about. You get a bunch of lads together. After work, you have fun, you have a laugh. And then you go back home, but at least you boost your steam out of the whole work day, so it's fantastic.
Good session. I'll see you all Sunday, yeah? Well done, man. Good game.
It's been a long day for James, but you know what they say about all work and no play.
Yeah, it went really well. Really well. Enjoyed it. I think everyone else enjoyed it. A good game of football. See you else.
And it's finally time for James to head home. But some of us are just getting ready to go out.
Nightlife's really busy, lots of people out having fun, enjoying themselves.
The nightlife is absolutely wild.
Pool party, and then we're off out on Lash.
Tonight, oh my God, the hen doesn't know.
No, we can't even say.
We literally cannot say. We've got a fancy dress.
Never seen anything like it in my life.
I like going too crazy.
Had my eyes opened. A few things maybe we won't.
Yeah, as mums, we didn't look.
As mums, we thought, ooh.
And someone who's no stranger to the nightlife in Benidorm is drag queen and horse rescuer Colin, who's brought his family for a much-needed break.
We've got changed, look, I've got my white clothes on. That's what you do when you're in your holidays. Put on white clothes to show off the tan, so I've done that.
You boys are definitely in the holiday spirit. And having settled into the hotel, it's time to kick off the holiday in style with a slap-up meal.
We're going to get some tasty British food, so we're going to go in. Let's go, vamos.
Going on holiday is a great time to try the local food. And in Benidorm, that can mean good old-fashioned British tucker.
I'm going to get an English breakfast because you don't really get English breakfast. And more serious, I'm going to get an English breakfast for my dinner because I can here at the corner bar.
Well, you are on your holidays, Colin.
Cheese and fish.
Fish and chips.
Cheese and fish.
He's going to get fish and chips, but he wants to get chips and fish.
Well, you are by the sea, Sebastian. I hope they've got mushy peas.
We've got all just like Spanish places around us, so when I come here, it's actually nice to actually get British food here. So you've got all your things that you want. It's amazing. Sausage mash.
A change is as good as a rest, Colin.
I'm keeping this because it's hot.
And time away from the daily grind helps them realise what's important.
Cheers, guys. British food.
Thank you.
How's your... This could go wrong with it on the egg and the ketchup, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What's my paper there?
Careful, Colin. That white shirt might have been a mistake. Like a pro, Colin. Excellent.
The food is absolutely amazing. This breakfast is like €3.50. Look at that.
Dinner done.
I believe the rest of the tip. Come on, let's go. Hi. How are you? You all right? Nice to see you. How are you?
We'll see.
What show's on tonight?
Time to take in a show with friends. They can really start to relax and get into the holiday spirit, although it is hard for Colin not to think of his four-legged friends.
I have made a couple of phone calls back home already just to make sure all the animals have got their water feed, so I can't completely shut off. I've always kind of got that at the back of my mind, but I will try.
Do your best. You have 5 whole nights to get into the swing of it. But you're off to a good start.
It's been really good just to spend some quality time with these guys out away from the rescue centre and the charity and meet up with some friends as well. So it's been a really, really nice evening so far.